Summary of Girl, Wash Your Face, Stop Believing the Lies About Who You Are So You Can Become Who You Were Meant to Be, written by Hollis. Introduction. In the bustling realm of self-help literature, this book emerges as a guiding beacon through the labyrinth of life's challenges. The opening letter sets the stage with a riveting promise, a journey through a tapestry of stories, humor, vulnerability, and raw authenticity. The central thesis, woven into the fabric of each anecdote, is a powerful truth that resonates through the pages, the idea that your life is fundamentally under your control. The author wastes no time in unfurling the banner of empowerment, declaring that amidst a multitude of hurtful lies, there exists one paramount truth: you, and only you, are the architect of your destiny. This foundational idea is not merely a platitude, it's a philosophy that permeates the entire narrative, urging readers to grasp the reins of their lives with an unyielding resolve. The letter unfolds as a conversation, addressing a prospective reader who stands at the precipice of choice, this book or another, a decision that could shape her life. The weight of this moment is not lost on the author, who acknowledges the pressure inherent in this introductory letter. It's a call to action, an invitation to embark on a transformative journey, and a plea for the reader to choose empowerment over complacency. At its core, the book contends that understanding the truth, that you have control over your own happiness, is paramount. But this truth, the author argues, can only be meaningful if one confronts and dismantles the lies that have taken root in the fertile soil of self-perception. This requires a courageous excavation into the narratives we've spun about ourselves, lies that have become so ingrained they function as a dissonant white noise in the background of our consciousness. The lies, as the author unveils, are insidious. They range from the pervasive societal standards of not being thin enough to personal doubts about lovability or worthiness. The roots of these lies, the author suggests, can be traced to influences like society, the media, family, and, with a hint of metaphorical flourish, even the devil himself. What makes them particularly dangerous is their stealth. They've been playing so loudly in our ears for so long that we've grown deaf to their destructive narratives. The narrative pivots to the importance of self-awareness, a lantern in the darkness of self-deception. Recognizing and challenging these lies, the author contends, is the key to personal growth. It's a radical act of defiance against a society that bombards us with harmful narratives, often masquerading as harmless expectations. The author's authenticity is palpable, acknowledging that her platform in lifestyle media could easily contribute to unrealistic standards. Yet, she asserts a commitment to honesty, a promise to balance gloriously styled moments with raw vulnerability. In a world that often filters out imperfections, this book emerges as an unfiltered mirror, reflecting both the staged beauty and the unvarnished truth. The narrative rhythm pulses with personal stories, struggles in marriage, battles with postpartum depression, moments of jealousy, fear, anger, and insecurity. The author lays bare her experiences, inviting readers to witness the uncurated spectrum of her life. Notably, the author shares a moment of vulnerability that garnered widespread attention, a picture of her stretch marks posted online. This episode serves as a microcosm of the book's ethos, embracing imperfections, finding strength in vulnerability, and challenging societal norms. Yet, despite this commitment to openness, the author reveals a paradox. Despite her confessions, she continues to receive messages from women worldwide, grappling with their own struggles and seeking guidance. The pain in these messages becomes a poignant refrain, echoing the pervasive sense of inadequacy that many feel. The author's response to these messages is twofold. On the one hand, she offers words of encouragement, calling these women warriors, courageous fighters, urging them not to give up. However, beneath this supportive veneer lies a deeper truth, an unyielding insistence. She refuses to be a passive spectator to their suffering. The author's passion surges forth, an urgency to shake readers out of their self-imposed limitations. The dichotomy is striking. Affirmation coexists with a refusal to indulge in self-pity. She challenges readers not just to accept compliments, but to internalize the strength within them. The unspoken message echoes through the lines: "You are strong, but I won't let you wallow." The tone shifts gears, becoming a rallying cry to halt the perpetuation of self-destructive patterns. The author's voice rises in intensity, a call to cease the relentless pursuit of societal expectations, whether through material possessions, body image, or the quest for external validation. It's a fervent plea to stop the cycle of self-abuse, to break free from the never-ending loop that confines individuals to a monotonous repetition of unfulfilling patterns. The author's guidance transcends the realm of lifestyle advice, veering into a profound exploration of the essence of a purpose-driven life. The imperative to stop, she declares, is not merely a directive to disengage from destructive habits, it's a clarion call to break free from the circumscribed orbit and embark on a journey with a distinct destination. The vision the author paints is one of individual agency, a life crafted not in imitation of others, but as an authentic, self-authored creation. While acknowledging the inevitability of hardship, the author staunchly rejects the notion that surrendering to life's challenges is an acceptable option. The life she envisions is not a static merry-go-round, but a dynamic journey, a trajectory shaped by intentional choices rather than passive acceptance. Amidst this call to action, the author navigates the intersection between personal responsibility and faith. As a Christian, she grapples with the concept of God's plan and control over one's life. The reconciliation lies in the belief that while God provides unconditional love, individuals must actively participate in the unfolding of their unique gifts and talents. The narrative takes an unexpected turn as the author introduces the metaphor of a caterpillar. The caterpillar, though remarkable in its own right, must undergo metamorphosis to fulfill its true potential. The parallel drawn is unmistakable. The journey towards self-discovery requires a willingness to transcend the comfort of mediocrity and embrace the transformative process. The author then lays bare her own insecurities, a confessional litany of personal struggles. From anger management issues and dental phobias to bodily imperfections and moments of embarrassment, the author holds nothing back. It's a deliberate unveiling, a gesture of solidarity with readers who may harbor their own insecurities. In the face of these confessions, the author paradoxically emanates a sense of peace and self-love. The acknowledgement of imperfections does not diminish her self-worth, rather, it strengthens her resolve. The underlying message is profound: a person can be at peace with themselves even when confronted with their own shortcomings. This revelation propels the author into a new idea, an entire book dedicated to the exploration of her struggles. Each chapter, she discloses, will confront a lie she believed about herself, unraveling its impact on her life and detailing the steps taken to overcome it. The promise is tantalizing, an intimate journey through the author's battles, a roadmap for readers to confront their own lies and emerge victorious. As the opening letter reaches its crescendo, the author reiterates the essence of her message. She implores readers to question, to challenge, and to recognize their agency. The closing lines echo with an unyielding, Chapter 1. The passage provides a humorous and authentic glimpse into the author's life, filled with candid reflections on embarrassing moments, post-pregnancy challenges, and the facade of glamour often portrayed on social media. Despite the apparent perfection displayed online, the author confesses to being far from flawless and shares personal anecdotes to underline the point. The story kicks off with a nostalgic recollection of a childhood incident at summer camp. The author, at the tender age of 10, finds herself in a desperate situation during a game of capture the flag. Unable to hold it any longer, she discreetly wets her pants. In a quick-thinking move, she decides to mask the mishap by dousing herself with water, successfully diverting attention. This amusing episode sets the tone for the self-deprecating humor that permeates the passage. The narrative then shifts to a more recent occurrence, a less dramatic, albeit still embarrassing, incident involving post-pregnancy challenges. The author likens giving birth to a space shuttle launch, emphasizing the toll it takes on the body. She nonchalantly mentions the occasional dribbling, a consequence of pushing 3 babies out of her body. This relatable admission connects with readers who may have experienced similar predicaments, as the author humorously navigates the reality of motherhood. The passage takes an unexpected turn as the author recounts a trampoline mishap during a family outing. Attempting a midair toe touch, she inadvertently wets her pants. Unfazed, she continues jumping, relying on the wind rush to dry her shorts discreetly. This comical tale reveals the author's resourcefulness and ability to navigate awkward situations with a sense of humor. It also highlights the contrast between the public image portrayed on social media and the everyday challenges faced by the author. The narrative then delves into the author's occasional forays into glamorous events, such as attending events with her ultra-hunky husband. Contrary to the assumptions drawn from social media posts, she clarifies that she is not a regular attendee at the Academy Awards, but enjoys occasional moments of glitz and glamour. The irony is palpable as the author reveals that, during such events, she may have recently experienced embarrassing incidents, like wetting her pants on a trampoline. A candid confession follows, debunking any illusions of perfection that may surround the author. She acknowledges being one of the nerdiest individuals one might meet, emphasizing imperfections in various roles: wife, mother, friend, boss, and Christian. Despite running a lifestyle website and sharing tips on various aspects of life, the author openly admits to constant failure. The admission serves as a grounding element, urging readers to embrace their flaws rather than striving for unattainable perfection. The passage then pivots to a broader message: the societal pressure to conform to an unrealistic standard. The author asserts that women have received an overdose of misguided information, leading to feelings of inadequacy and an all-or-nothing mindset. The passage advocates for embracing imperfections and recognizing that life is not about surviving but living. The analogy of a ship navigating the ocean underscores the idea that challenges are temporary, and individuals have the agency to steer their lives. The narrative becomes more introspective as the author shares personal insights gained through difficult experiences. She reflects on her traumatic childhood, characterized by chaotic highs and lows, parties, fights, and her brother's tragic suicide. The transformative impact of these experiences, particularly her brother's death, led her to realize that she alone could shape her destiny. Determined to escape her tumultuous past, she graduated early and moved to Los Angeles, seeking a better life. The author's initial perception of Los Angeles as a place where dreams could come true gradually evolves. She learns a crucial lesson, that changing locations doesn't alter one's essence. The pursuit of happiness is not determined by geography, but by personal choices. The description of the meticulously aligned trees in Beverly Hills becomes a metaphor for finding order and beauty amid life's chaos. The passage concludes with practical advice on maintaining happiness. The author shares 3 key insights: stop comparing oneself to others, surround oneself with positivity, and prioritize activities that bring joy. The emphasis on intentional choices and personal responsibility reinforces the overarching message: happiness is a daily decision, regardless of external circumstances. In essence, the passage weaves humor, vulnerability, and wisdom to deliver a powerful message about embracing imperfections, overcoming societal pressures, and choosing happiness in the midst of life's challenges. The author's candid storytelling and relatable anecdotes create a compelling narrative that resonates with readers on a personal level.